Hi folks, today I'd like to walk you through how to adjust your navigation settings in Canvas. First, you're going to go to your course homepage. Then you're going to scroll down to Settings. Once you're in Settings, you can select Navigation. Navigation allows you to drop and drag items that you want your students to see and items that you want your students not to see. If you scroll over here to the left-hand side, you can see what's currently turned off and turned on for your students. Note that any of these buttons will link your students to these different sections or pages of Canvas. As I design my navigation for this course, I'm going to err on the side of simplicity. I want my students to be able to access the homepage, announcements, modules, which will allow them to see all of the assignments in the orders that we're completing them in their modules, very similar to Google Classroom. I'm actually going to pull discussions down. Even though I plan to do discussions with my students, they'll be able to access those discussions within the modules and also within my unit homepages or my module homepages that I'll build for them. I do want them to see their grades, and again with Edpuzzle, I do want them to access Edpuzzle, but I know that they're going to be able to access that within the modules and within our course homepage. I'm going to take down GradeSync as well, because GradeSync is what you want your teachers to see and not your students. So I'm leaving my students with a very minimal access to different pages in Canvas. The more ways and access that we give to them, the more likely students are to get lost or feel overwhelmed with the aesthetics of Canvas. So again, I'm going to start simple, and I can always turn things back on. I'm keeping it simple with my announcements, my modules, and then my grades as well. Looking at the items that have been turned off, as I scroll down, I'm actually going to pull up my Google Drive. This will give students a link to their Google Drive, which will allow them to access documents and resources created by assignments in Canvas and also self-created that they'll be able to utilize within the Canvas homepage. I can also take a look at the apps here. Many apps have already been installed automatically, but I might need to install different applications such as Flipgrid for my course. Once I install it once, I won't have to install it again. But looking here automatically, I have Edpuzzle, Quizlet, Unicheck, YouTube, Google Apps. Those things have already been installed. Once I've reviewed my navigation and my apps, I'm going to go to the home page here, and I'm going to take a look at this course through Student View. Student View allows you to see what's been published. It allows you to see what's accessible to your students to make sure that different pages and links are working. Student View does not allow you to view Google Cloud assignments and Google assignments as a student because you're not technically a student in your class. So don't let that confuse you, but it is great from a navigational standpoint. So here I can see that I have News ELA turned on. I don't have my modules turned on, so I'm going to want to go back and check to make sure that I saved that correctly. Going back to my navigation here, it looks like I didn't press save. Don't forget to scroll all the way down and press save each time you make a modification to a page or to an assignment or to your settings itself. Once I have the different course links that I want, I'm going to scroll down, I'm going to press save. And then I'm going to go back to my home page and check Student View. Remember, you're building your Canvas page as the course develops. You can always turn things off and on to suit your needs and to effectively organize your coursework for your students. Good luck with organizing your Canvas homepage, and if you have any questions about settings, don't hesitate to ask.